This is payback, isn't it?
Rachel's not here because we don't know how to start.
It's Rachel. Rachel is here. Give it Rachel a hand.
And I didn't get a chance to make a little paper doll for her, but Sue London is also not here, so let's give it up for Sue. Yay!
Okay, begin. Hi, I'm Melissa MacArthur, and I typically play Polly. Little droopy. And today I am playing Princess Jasmine.
Hi, I'm Teresa Glover, and typically I play Ella, and you know, things are beyond my notice, but actually today I'm going to pay attention because I'm Merida.
I am Misty Massey. Normally I play the sun-drenched cleric, Malibu, but since she couldn't be here today, I'm going to be playing Moana, and who knows how far I'll go.
Hello, Internet. Wait a minute. Hello, real live people.
Woo!
I'm Emily Kaplan. I usually play Itchy, Trigger, Fingered, Claudia. Today I'm going to be playing Mulan.
And I am Fuck You Mark, and I will be playing Rachel, playing the Fuhrer of this freak show. I figure Admiral and Captain had already been taken, so I needed a high rank. We do not speak for, nor are we representing the company, but yes, we are doing a major mouse-sponsored corporation's princess one-shot that I have created. But we do actually have a sponsor for this episode. DieHardDice.com, Steve, don't forget to put that in the description, and yes, I said I would say that, was gracious enough to send me dice for each of you ladies.
Awesome!
So I'm going to send them down, and by default, Emily gets to pick her set first, and whatever's left are going to eventually make their way to Sue and Rachel.
Oh, this is amazing.
Sparkly math rocks.
Clicky math rocks. I know. If I pick the pink one, am I going to get jumped after we leave here?
No.
Not by me.
Okay. Crystally blue.
I think Misty and I might fight.
We might, but I've already picked out two colors I like, so.
Okay.
Thank you. Or thank them.
I like the white. Can
I
I go
thanked
white?
them 3
Okay.
different times
I figured-
already. So.
I figured you were going to go for these.
I have
these
to,
are
while we're doing this, I
They
have to
are-
explain.
They're a little pinker than I
that
like, so
I've
I'm gonna
never
go for the white, 'cause I don't
played
have
in
anything
person.
white.
I have a feeling I know which
So
one
if you
Melissa's
say-
going to grab.
Roll, I'll be like,
I was right.
Well, Emily, don't feel bad.
Okay.
I've never played paper D&D before either. I've only ever DM'd. And I've only been DMing for about 5 years now, so.
Just to be obnoxious about the whole thing, I've been playing paper D&D since 1979. Thank you.
You can criticize the DM all you want.
Oh, never. I would never.
Just remember that I do have the God D20 that will be used in those very critical roles.
Ready? Sorry.
Okay. And
Do you
then
see Rachel in there?
we'll send those to Rachel.
When you wonder if Melissa is actually like Polly, especially when it comes to shiny things or fluffy kitties, yes. 1000% that's not acting.
No, yeah.
All right, ladies, are we ready to start this wonderful adventure?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I think it's Sieg Heil with Fuhrer, but
oh no.
we'd have,
we're not
we
doing
would-
that.
We'd have to ask Steve about that. That's the only reason why I wanted to do Fuhrer, so I could do the Steve joke. So, all right. So we begin this adventure in a tavern filled with the typical characters you would expect. There is a captain with a bright silver hook drowning himself at the bar, with a short little fat man next to him screaming encouragement. The tavern is a very well-lit main dining hall. There's a couple of long double-sided tables, a roaring fire in the hearth at the one end, with some sort of beast roasting on the spit. You will notice there is a conveniently missing Disney princess from this description, so you can take what you want from that beast on the spit. And you ladies have actually been brought together because someone special from your life has been stolen.
Rude.
Merida, the boys are missing.
Oh, crap. Yeah, oh, they'll bring them back. It'll be
Milan. Milan, your father has been abducted. Jasmine, Aladdin is missing.
Oh, that's okay, as long as I've still got the tiger.
Fuzzy kitty. And Moana, Hey is gone.
Not hey hey. Not my hey hey. I love hey hey.
And so what each of you knows is that this tavern is a locale where you might find information on your missing loved ones. You all are familiar with each other. You know, Disney princesses do hang out and drink together, some to excess. Oh wait, Rachel's not here. But yes. So in this tavern, you can see seating areas that you might want to go sit at to discuss a plan of action. So on one side, there is several walled-off alcoves with curtains for privacy. And then there are some open circular tables that might invite trouble. So I will allow you ladies to decide where you're going to go, the alcoves or the tables.
Well, I've met all of us. I know we're going to the tables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Actually, yeah.
thinking about those alcoves going.
If we can't find Aladdin, we'll take somebody to the alcove
is this
later.
a strip club? Why do we have alcoves with
For later.
Okay. Tables?
Yes, tables.
All right. So you've made your decision, and suddenly this glittering ball of light comes and hovers in front of you, and you hear the tinkling of bells.
It's a firefly.
Everybody
from hell.
roll me a wisdom check to see if you understand. That would be a D20.
The big one.
Yes, the big one, and then you will add...
Come on, Clinky Math Rock.
Which is... So you don't have a modifier, so it's just straight.
I have
Ouch.
no wisdom.
Okay, so we add our modifier to the thing?
Yes, if you have a wisdom modifier.
I have a negative modifier.
So you subtract.
Special. Merida rolled an 8.
Jasmine rolled 18.
Nice.
Moana 17.
And Mulan rolled a 15.
Okay. Well, with the exception of Merida, you all recognize that this is a fairy. And in fact, it is a specific fairy, which I'm not going to use the name because I really don't want the company hunting me down after this. But she
Oh, her.
asked, table or alcove? To which you all reply, table.
Table.
All right. And she leads you towards a table. As you're walking along, this burly, buff-looking dude looks up, eyes each of you, says, none of you are the most beautiful woman here, but you'll do. Who wants to sit on Gaston's lap tonight?
Oh, God.
No thanks.
Yeah, no.
You realize I'm 14, right?
Age is just a number, baby.
Merida's going to pull out an arrow from her quiver and unstrap her bow.
And Gaston sits down. You continue along, you pass the pirates who, oddly enough, you hear them talking about invading the Indian lands. John Smith is face down on the bar, drunk. Jasmine, you actually notice a small Arabic-looking man. Sugar dates, thanks, pretty lady. I have a black lamp you might be interested in.
I'm going to walk over to him and say, can I rub your lamp?
Jasmine, you nasty.
I am just doing what the
This
sheet
group-
says.
This group, I should have prepared for that one.
You put on
he
here,
looks-
I have an insatiable desire for carnal pleasures.
Oh my.
That's what it says on the paper.
Oh crap, I forgot I did write that in. He looks at you and says, I don't swing that way.
Then have you seen my beloved? He's very attractive.
Oh,
He has abs for
you
days.
you mean the Prince of Thieves? Nope, don't know where he is. And suddenly he shuffles off into a back room.
Can I follow him?
Give me a wisdom check.
4 + 3. 7.
That's good enough to know that, this tavern is pretty magical, and you've heard things about people who walk into the back room without permission of the owner. And for some reason, your eye is drawn to the beast over the fireplace.
Okay.
All right, so you all reach your table. The fairy says someone will be with you shortly. And suddenly, in a puff of smoke, Fairy Godmother appears in front of you. And she is drunk.
Atta girl.
Like she
Good
may
for
have stayed
her.
out till 2 in the morning in the atrium of A&D Con 2021, making all sorts of noise and getting thrown out by the hotel staff.
Good for her.
And
Pretty typical.
she looks at each of you in turn and says, yeah, that's all of them. Your loved ones are being held by a powerful foe. And to ensure their safe return, you must collect 4 rare objects whose nature is hidden in a riddle. To speed you on your quest, take this. And a black feather appears suddenly out of thin air. And Disney folks will recognize this from a certain pachyderm movie. And if you don't, you're not a Disney fan. It will take you near what you seek. And in a puff of sparkles, she disappears, leaving you all covered in glitter.
Yes.
Which, just for
Best
Melissa.
day ever.
This is totally a strip club. Meredith's gonna grab the feather because she thinks it might make fine fetching for an arrow.
Smart idea.
Yeah, right?
Also, in front of each of you drops a little wonderful... That one down, and this one goes to me. Go. A little note, and you will see that your name and a number is written on it. No, keep going.
Ooh, I'm sorry, can you get by?
My assistance is squeezing
Thank
through with
you.
your notes.
Thank
And you may open and look and find your riddle.
Oh, Lord. Should we read them aloud so people can...
That's your decision if you want to read. This is for you in the game, the audience. You might want them to know what's going on.
I gotta look in somebody's pants.
Ew.
Yeah, I gotta look in somebody's pants.
Read it.
Itty bitty with cosmic power. Polish me up and you'll shiver for hours. No diamonds or gold you'll find with me. I can be found where there is we. I gotta look at somebody's pants.
Yeah, I don't see any way around that one.
Where'd that
Sorry,
guy
Jess.
go?
So Merida's note says, of many types I can be found, often though my shape is round, sweet at heart but sometimes sour, look for me in a garden of flowers, guarded by legs of 8, and she who likes to wait.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I like mine better.
I'm very befuddled. I'm not very wise. I have a negative modifier.
Well, I only know certain things that have 8 legs.
Yeah, me too.
And I don't think wait a minute, I bet I don't, because I live on an island and
Yeah.
I don't know that those are necessarily nature to my island, so natural. Oh, anyway.
No metagaming.
I know, right? Moana says, fuzzy brown with white inside. Come and find me, I shall not hide. You can find me tucked in tight in a soft spot that is just right. Which means I may be reaching in somebody's pants
She's
too.
looking at somebody's pants too.
Either that or it's inside that critter. And I'm not above tearing it open to look.
That's what she said.
All right. I'll not be found in a stone, but something round is my new home. Guarded by Ursines 3, you'd be better off to let me be.
Sounds 3. Do they have porridge?
I know, right?
I didn't have breakfast.
Dang it, I didn't either.
So, as DM, I will give you a little hint, just a little one. The numbers are locations.
Ooh, okay.
So, you have been given clues on what you may face when you arrive, and you all should have an idea of what your object of power would be that you're trying to recover.
Okay.
I am not like Drew at all. I just set things up and let them run. So,
Cool.
All right. So I would like to make a perception check and see if I can find anything with like numbers or indications of places we may go within the tavern before we make any rash moves.
go for it.
I rolled a 12. Let me see. Perception. Oh. Well, that makes it an 11 because, again, not real perceptive.
No, actually, in this tavern, that's good enough. You've got a pretty clear idea that with Fairy Godmother's feather, when you make a decision on where you want to go, that's where you're going to go.
Okay.
And probably based on the amount of drunkenness in this tavern, once again, we will think about A&D Con 2021 in the evenings. You know you're not going to get much information out of anybody.
Okay. So, ladies, these people are useless. This feather's going to take us where we need to go if we know where we're going. So does anybody know where they need to go? Because at the moment, I don't have a clue. Thank you. Again, not real perceptive or bright.
Well, can we look at the feather?
Sure. I'll hand it over, but don't ruin it because I need it for an arrow.
Okay. So I'm gonna kind of just hold the feather up and just, make sure it's all nice and pretty. Maybe sprinkle a little of the glitter that we got on it, so it's this pretty sparkly feather.
What are you glitzing up my feather for? It's gonna ruin the aerodynamics.
No, it'll make it shine. All right. Anybody got any idea what this feather's about?
I mean,
I'm assuming that it'll make you fly. We can fly. We can fly.
Well, I don't have a trunk.
Wait, that's not
Dumbo?
Dumbo though, is it?
Don't sing the music.
I did, and I said we.
I'm very sorry if there's anybody from the corporation out there. Blame Steve. It's all
She
his
said,
fault.
"We are high. We are high."
Okay, that works.
Yeah.
well, I mean, it's gonna take us where we need to go. We just need to decide where we need to go. So, does anybody have a clue from their note where
What?
they need to go?
Somebody's britches.
You're no help.
I'm gonna give you the feather back
Okay, I'm gonna take my feather back.
Yours is a garden, right?
Of some sort.
of the lady sort.
With, I'm presuming, has
I don't want to be in
It
any
has-
lady garden that has spiders.
Okay, yours.
Because, ew.
That's true.
Or fuzzy
Yours
brown
has-
nuts either.
Yours has deer and flowers and spiders.
Yeah.
Cause
I bet you're in a forest.
Well,
So you're-
obviously.
Oh.
That's all I got. I'm sorry.
What about yours? What about your merkin?
Mine is it's a merkin that's tucked in tight. It could be anywhere.
What are your
We
numbers?
could go to the Globe Theater.
4.
3.
Mine is 1.
Numbers on the front or numbers on the in the inside?
I bet
It
we
must
need
be on the
to.
front because I don't have numbers inside.
Merida? No,
Oh,
not
you
Merida.
I have one.
Who is she?
I have
Moana?
one.
Moana. Yeah.
Moana, I think you're number 1, so we should go to your place first.
I'm also number 1.
I have a
That's
one
what I
as
just
well.
said.
I have a one as well.
We're both 1, but we're not the same person.
Aw.
We're number 1.
And you're 2?
I'm 4.
Who's 2?
Not me.
Are we?
Not it.
I could
Those are
insert a
ones.
joke about Rachel being number 2 today, but I won't.
No. She's not here to defend herself.
Well, I mean, she's here. She just can't defend herself. Help.
She's our version of Silent Vin Diesel.
These are both 1s, right?
Yes, those are
Okay.
both ones.
All right. Just
Okay,
making
so
sure.
maybe yours are in the same place.
That'll be useful and helpful and stuff.
Because,
we
I mean,
can
they're
just
both talking about
figure
figure
out
out where
where it
that
was.
place
Yeah.
is. Okay.
What's yours again?
Mine is.
Fuzzy brown with white inside. Come and find me. I shall not hide. You can find me tucked in tight in a soft spot that is just right. Just right. That's like the three bears.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
so.
the three bears like my brothers.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot about the boys.
Duh.
So,
Again, not real bright.
so do we want to go where the three bears live? Do we know where that is? Is it enough that we say we want to go to where the three bears
Do we
live?
all need to hold the feather?
Oh,
Or
Lord.
we
Ladies.
can hold on to each other.
Let's hold the feather together.
Okay, let's hold the feather.
Social distancing. Elbows.
This is a magical land where there is no COVID-19.
Oh, I
Okay,
don't believe
so
in such place.
Do we wish upon a star? We're holding the feather, wishing upon a star. We're going to go to where the bears are.
Suddenly, you all feel a tug at your middles, and you wink briefly out of existence.
Oh.
And suddenly appear outside a tiny two-storage cottage sitting at the edge of the woods. And now I need perception checks.
What color is the cottage?
It's a perception
Cottage
check.
color.
Yeah.
It's cottage color.
It's a roll your d20.
Mulan rolls a 7.
Merida has a 9.
Jasmine has a 19. I like this
This
Clinky
was
Mac
perception.
Yes, perception.
Why did I leave my glasses in the room?
I'd give you mine, but then
Okay.
you'd only see them.
21.
Very nice. So, Moana and Jasmine can clearly see this beautiful cottage is surrounded by a nice white picket fence. You can see that there's like a chicken coop. It looks like a typical country cottage. Painted a very tasteful light blue with red shingles on top.
Hey, likes
Um,
blue.
And you don't
always throwing himself in
notice
the water.
any. There's no activity outside other than a few chickens pecking in the garden.
Is Hey one of them?
Unfortunately, no. Hey is not there.
Dang.
As you look around the garden, you don't see like there's much that you would really need to get. There's flowers and the typical garden vegetables. So you might need to do a little bit more searching.
Merida wants to investigate the garden.
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
And that is a 13.
13. So you will find typical garden vegetables. It's mostly a garden plot. There is a small herb garden with, the basic thyme, basil, a certain 5-leaf plant that you shouldn't be familiar with because you're too young. But, the typical things that might be used for medicine.
Okay.
The chicken coop, is that big enough for me to get inside?
The opening is large enough that you could get your head in.
Okay. I'm going to go up and peek inside.
Okay, roll me, that'd be investigation, I'm going to say.
Sure. That would be 15.
Okay. You look in the chicken coop, and it is, it's a small chicken coop. There's like 3 or 4 nest spots for it. All the chickens are out in the yard. But roll me a strength check to see if you can pull your head back out.
That would be 15.
Okay, you're able to get your head out without getting stuck. But you do have some feathers in your hair now.
Okay.
So-
Well, were there nests?
They were empty. They've
They
already
were
been cleaned out. Yes.
Merida's going to pick the feathers out of her hair. Fetchings.
You guys,
You don't think they don't suit me?
No.
I'm not above intelligence. I'm not above intelligence, but I think if bears live here, they would be vegetarian bears, kind of, because they've got chickens actually alive, unless they're, saving them. So, and they've got a lot of vegetables.
Why don't we just knock on the door?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Can I knock on the door?
You certainly can. Roll me. Hang on. Roll me a wisdom check.
all of us or just her?
Just her.
Okay.
She's the
19.
Oh, 19. So you are very familiar with this, with the Three Bears story, and the fact that the last little girl that showed up uninvited didn't make it out in one piece.
She didn't
Yeah,
knock.
but she had no manners.
Fair.
She just waltzed
There
in.
is
I knocked.
that. So yeah, go ahead and knock on the door. There is no answer.
Can I holler, hello? Anybody home? Hello?
Call high or low.
Low?
Okay. You get no answer.
All right, girls, I guess we're doing some B&E.
Yeah, because, yeah.
Okay.
I can sneak out of a palace. We can sneak into a cottage.
Okay.
Okay, who's going first?
I will.
Okay. You gonna open the door?
Yes.
Okay. You open the door. It swings open really easily. It's not locked at all. You know, that might be a little strange anyplace else, but this is in the middle of nowhere, and you're sure there are 3 bears that live here.
Okay.
So are you all gonna walk inside?
I am.
Sure.
Mulan's gonna take her shoes off at the door. She's polite.
You are.
Very
You have good
nice.
manners. If I wore
Merida
shoes, I would do it too.
Merida will take out her bow and prepare an arrow, but not point it anywhere other than the ground, and she'll take the tail of the group.
Okay, that's fair enough. You walk inside, and immediately you see that you are in a sitting room. It's very obvious. I'm not going to make you roll perception for this. You live in castles. You know what, well, some of you live in castles. Huts work too. You notice there are 3 chairs, the smallest of which is broken on the floor. To your right, there are stairs that lead up. Off to the left, you can kind of see what looks like it might be a dining room. You see a hint of a dining room table. On the back wall is a door that leads like it might be out back. You want to look around, investigate, whatever. It's all up to you now.
Is there another floor?
Yes, there is a second floor. That's
I'm going upstairs.
okay. You're gonna go upstairs. Okay. Anybody going to follow her upstairs?
I will.
Okay.
I'm gonna guard the bottom of the stairs.
Thank you.
You got it.
Oh, Jasmine, are you doing anything?
I'm going to kind of slip into the corner and just try to stay out of sight.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check.
11?
You slip into a corner and you stumble over an umbrella stand.
Oops.
But you don't make too much noise. It's just like you bump into it and it knocks around a little bit, rattles a little. Okay, so let's follow Moana and Mulan upstairs. You reach the second floor and you see a perception check.
What does that look like?
18.
Very nice.
20.
Oh, unnatural or natural?
Unnatural.
Okay.
Unnatural, yeah.
All right.
So,
Yeah, you
These-
both get a good
these are
look
hard
around.
to read.
The second floor is one large open bedroom, and you see 3 beds. And there is movement in the beds. And, you know, with the unnatural 20, you can actually see fur sticking out above the covers.
What kind of freaky ass?
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Mulan's gonna cover her eyes.
I do not see any. They are not here.
Well, here's the thing, because Moana had just decided that she might have figured out that maybe it was a teddy bear in the bed, in the baby bear's bed, but if there's the baby bear in the baby bear's bed, then I'm gonna have a problem. But
Well, remember, you are a barefoot island girl. So.
I am, so I'm going to barefootedly stroll down the room to where the smallest bed is.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check with advantage because you are barefoot.
Roll with my. That would be 11.
You get advantage, so you can roll again.
Oh, okay.
And you take the higher of
That's
the two.
right. That would be an 8.
Okay.
We'll take the 11.
The 11, the 11 is good enough. You get right up on the bed and you step on the one squeaky floorboard, and the movement. You see movement under the covers, but the bear does not wake up. But as he moves, you see what looks like a homemade doll out of a coconut.
Where is it?
It is laying just to the left of his pillow, so on the side where you are. He is
just
not.
laying there?
He's not clutching it. It's like he rolled over and he came into view.
We're going to stealthily and quietly and barefootedly and every kind of quietly way sneak over there and try to gently lift the little coconut doll off the pillow.
Okay.
So.
That will be a dexterity check, and if you have sleight of hand, you can add that modifier.
Okay. Alrighty. Come on. 14.
14. This one I'm gonna have to roll against his perception to see what happens. Ah, you got lucky. He didn't wake up.
Nice.
You are able to slip the coconut out of the bed, and you feel a slight hum go over you, like maybe you have actually found an object of power.
Okay.
So, what would you girls like to do now?
Well, Mulan's also been looking around for something round, and she sees the doll, so she's gesturing to grab it, and let's get that out.
Okay, so you two are going to head back downstairs?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to need stealth checks.
9.
21.
Okay. Okay. Mulan, it's like you float down the stairs. Your training from the army has kept with you, and you're just like, oh, this is easy.
Just like real life.
Unfortunately, Moana drops the coconut and it bounces down all the stairs. And
I'm dead.
there is a slight growling now, as if people are waking up behind you.
Oh, God.
And I have visions of Moana stumbling down the stairs after this coconut. So you both are downstairs now, but there is definitely noise upstairs. Let's get perception checks from Merida and Jasmine.
Merida rolls a 9.
Jasmine, 13.
Okay. You both clearly hear Moana stumble down the stairs following the coconut, but neither of you hear anything else from upstairs.
Why are you making such a racket?
Bears.
Well, yeah, we're looking for bears. We're looking for my brothers. My brothers are upstairs?
I don't know.
Merida's gonna charge up the stairs.
Okay.
Not my fault.
Anybody following Merida?
Jasmine's gonna grab an umbrella out of the stand, open it up, and go with her.
Roll me
George Sir is
perception
not
as
here.
you pull the umbrella out of the stand.
Not our fault. We were quiet.
12.
12. You notice an object in that stand that doesn't really look like it should be in an umbrella stand. It's about 3 feet long. The end sticking up is wrapped in intricate leather and metal, and there's silken bindings around it as if, it's of Asian origin.
Mulan! Get over here!
Is this a racist issue.
You like sharp, shiny things.
Oh,
Here,
oh.
come look at this.
Oh, okay.
Milan, roll me perception. With advantage.
Ooh, boy.
You can roll that 2 again.
Thank you. Perception, just 8.
Okay. You recognize that as your father's sword. Like, should that actually be here? So, do you want to take it?
Yes, please.
Okay. As you reach out to take it, you feel a hum of power, as if you have found your object.
Do I win?
Kind of,
Now,
but we get to leave now, so.
everybody roll me perceptions.
Oh, wait. Who has
But
the
Meredith's
feather?
still running upstairs.
Yeah, who has the feather? Merida? So
Yes.
we're not leaving till she comes down. Oh,
Jasmine
dear.
rolled a 10.
Merida rolled a 2.
What was that, perception?
Yes.
Yes.
23.
And 8.
Okay. Moana clearly sees what Merida runs into headlong at the top of the stairs is a rather large bear. And standing next to this bear is another fairly large bear. And right in front of them, holding a baby bottle, is a cute little bear. They are all 3 awake. And Merida has just run smack dab into Papa Bear. So now what I am going to need is initiatives.
I take it these bears don't look familiar to Merida? Is that true?
That would be true since they are all large except for the baby.
Yeah.
And the baby is still bigger than any of her brothers.
Moana rolled 17.
Merida rolls a 12.
Natural 1.
And Mulan is a 9.
Natural 1, okay. That is a 15 for Papa Bear. And 18 for Mama Bear, which is only fitting.
Yes.
And a 17 for Baby Bear. Okay. DM's choice. I am going to let Moana win that part. So 1,
Okay, for me.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, this gives me my order. So Mama Bear lets out a almost deafening roar because you have invaded her territory. And because Merida is standing right next to her husband, she is going to reach out with a claw attack at
Ow.
Merida. And so I'm going to say a 19 is going to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
No, you're lucky. It's not. It's
Okay,
not
good.
too bad. You take 7 claw damage, 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
Moana,
Yes.
you are up in initiative.
Okay. I am pulling out my sling,
Okay.
and I'm going to sling a rock at the Papa Bear.
Okay. Go for it.
Let's see. That would, that's 17.
That will hit. You may roll your damage.
Okay. It won't do much, but I'm hoping it'll.
That's 4.
That is a 4. Plus 1, 5.
Okay.
So it did as much as I could possibly do, and I'm hoping it maybe makes him go, owie! And
Yeah,
we can
your
run down the
rock
stairs.
slings up and smacks him right in the nose, and he's just a little out of sorts. Baby Bear sees this, and rather than attack anybody in range, he runs over to Papa Bear and starts kissing his nose.
Attaboy. That's a good baby bear. Let's leave.
And Papa Bear is trying to push Baby Bear away. He's distracted by this, so he actually doesn't attack anyone. So Merida, you are face to face with a bear that has been run into by you. You've been clawed by his wife. What would you like to do?
I'm going to yell at my companions. These are not the bears we're looking for. Do all bears look alike to you, you bunch of bear racists?
I didn't say they were your brothers. I just said they were bears.
So annoying.
I live on an island. I don't know bears.
Merida's going to try to retreat and get away and say, we didn't mean, they told me you guys were the wrong bears. These are not the bears we were looking for. Sorry, we're leaving.
Okay, roll me straight dexterity. I want to see if you can back away down the steps. He's not taking an attack of opportunity because he's distracted, so.
Oh, okay. Dexterity, hold on. 10.
Yeah, you're backing out of combat range. These bears are not moving to follow you.
Okay, good.
So,
And I'm in front of everybody, so
Yes.
if I'm walking backwards into them,
they haven't started climbing up the
Okay,
stairs. So
cool.
you were the only one that said you were running up the
Yes,
stairs. They
yes.
moved towards the bottom. So, Mulan, what do you want to do?
Mulan's gonna yell, "Lady, I took off my shoes," at the mama bear, and then she's gonna look around for like a weapon. She's gonna check her pockets, her sleeves, and then she's gonna remember she's actually holding this sword. And she's going to advance on the mama bear and slash or whatever you do. with
Okay,
the
so
sword.
you're going to go past Merida and advance up the stairs.
Yes.
Okay.
We're never getting out of here.
Give me a strength check. I want to make sure you can get and Merida, I want an opposed strength check. I want to see if she can get past you.
Okay. Merida rolls a 14.
Mulan rolls a 7.
Okay, Merida, you are able to kind of shove Mulan back, recognizing that, sword versus claws might not be the best idea.
Not smart.
So, Jasmine, you finally get to come out of the corner if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out of the corner and say, y'all, I think I've got to go to a cave. Where's the feather? Get the feather.
She is the feather.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let's grab the feather.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Wonders wins.
Where are you going?
The Cave of Wonders.
What's the number? Feather doesn't know Cave of Wonders.
3.
3? All right. As the bears start advancing on you down the steps, you feel that familiar pull, and suddenly you are whisked away to a perception check.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry, I have to channel a little bit of Drew on this.
Oh, got a clue.
Jasmine rolls an 18.
Merida rolls a 16.
Moana rolls a 9.
Mulan rolls a 1.
She's distracted by the shiny shark thing.
Yeah, we're standing here going, we have objects of power, and not paying any attention.
It really is kind of on brand. You realize you're not rolling as a rogue now, right? Okay, so with 18 and 16, and you know what? I'm giving it to Moana too, because a 9 gives you enough. You are actually standing in muck up to your ankles.
Ew.
Crap.
I'm glad I
hope
don't wear
it's not
shoes.
crap.
Aren't you glad you left your slippers with the bear? You are in a deep wooded swamp. Light level is dim. It's not you are not having a lot of trouble seeing, but it's getting on like it's evening time in this part of the magical kingdom. And Jasmine, you said you had an 18, correct? Mm-hmm. With your 18, you can actually see a small thatched roof hut in the distance. It's, like just a little walk, not anything big. And you notice that there's someone outside milling around in like a vegetable garden.
These people like gardens.
Hey, I started you out in a bar.
Yeah. Can I wave
It's
to
a
the person
vegetable garden
and say
in
hi
a
to them?
swamp?
Certainly.
Okay.
Okay.
You wave.
Some tough vegetables.
And actually, the person there waves back at you. Roll me a perception. Let's see if you might know who this person is.
18, 19, 21.
Oh, very nice. With a 21, you actually recognize this ogress. It is.
Awesome.
It is, in fact, another, technically, Disney princess, Shrek's love, Fiona. And she is tending her vegetable garden.
Oh, she's nice.
So, do you guys want to approach?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you approach the fence surrounding the garden, and Fiona lifts her head and says, "Girls, I haven't seen you in forever. How is everyone?"
Can we just note really quickly that F.U. Mark's lady voice is way better than Rick's.
Hey, audience, is that a compliment?
Just take it as such.
Okay. I will.
We also note that Fiona is DreamWorks, not Disney.
Technically, yes. I cross boundaries.
Hey, they all meet up in one of the Shrek movies. It's fine.
Eventually,
Oh, that's true.
Eventually,
That is very
Disney's
true.
going to own everything. So,
Can I just can I go up to the fence and say, "Hey, Fiona, it's been so long. How are you doing?"
oh, you know, Shrek keeps me busy around the garden while he's off drinking and doing God knows what with Donkey.
Yikes.
Yeah. Are they still doing the onion thing?
Don't get me started about layers. I'm tired of layers. I can't even look at a treacle tart anymore.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
So what brings you to my region of the swamp?
Well, we're not entirely sure. A black feather brought us here because we said we wanted to go somewhere that didn't have bears.
But
Yeah,
we
there's
need
no bears around here. We do have gingerbread men.
Oh, gingerbread men.
But my brothers. My
Yes.
brothers are bears.
But they-
I need my brothers.
There's nothing wrong with bears, especially the ones who are your brothers.
Have you seen Aladdin?
Aladdin, cute boy. No? We haven't had any cute boys, just ogres.
Okay.
What's your riddle again?
Mine?
Yes.
Itty bitty with cosmic power. Polish me up and you'll shiver for hours. No diamonds or gold you'll find with me. I can be found where there is we.
Oh, the latrine.
Fiona, may we use your outhouse?
Facilities.
Certainly, sweetie. It's right around back. You know where it is.
So I'm gonna head around back to the potty.
Okay. Roll me perception.
Jump in the wee.
I really wish I had my
It
shoes
was
now.
more fun when we thought it was somebody's pants.
I rolled a 7.
Okay, well, you can clearly see the outhouse there. You approach it. With a 7, I'm going to give this to you. You can definitely smell that Shrek used it right before he left.
Ew.
You can insert a Rick or Bob or Steve or John joke here if you would like.
No, I'm good.
So do you want to look at the outhouse more in detail?
Yes, I do.
Okay, roll me an investigation.
Hold your nose, girl.
8.
An 8. So you see that the outside, there's nothing on the outside of the outhouse. It's the typical, stereotypical southern outhouse. It's a wooden box with a half moon sawn in the door. Other than that, there's no other signs of anything on the outside.
Can I open the door?
Yes, you may open the door.
Okay.
Roll me another investigation, this one at disadvantage, because the smell rolls over you.
Okay. 6.
A 6?
Yes.
It's a little bit dark in there. You see some cobwebs. You didn't say, are you stepping in or just opening the door and looking in?
Just opening the door and looking.
Okay. Yeah, that's about all you can get from the doorway. If you wanted to do a more in-depth... God, did I just say that? Yes, if you want to do a more in-depth investigation, you'll have to step inside.
Okay.
Spelunking
Let's
into the
step
bed.
inside.
Okay, now roll the investigation. Again, no disadvantage this time. You're used to the smell.
5.
Oh, fine. Okay.
Or maybe
You
not.
see the hole leading down into the pit. That's about all you get with 5. Does anybody else want to, help her out?
I guess since Merritt is the only one with shoes, she'll
step in behind her and take a look and hope she notices.
You get to
something.
roll investigation with advantage because you live with your 3 brothers.
Fair.
Oh, there you go.
It's an old man.
I have a rope if you need it, but I'll stand guard over here.
Merida rolls is 12.
Okay, with a 12, you get a little bit clearer picture. There is an Ogre's Weekly. There is a copy of Play Dragon. So obviously Donkey spends time here. And you see hanging on a hook what looks to be their equivalent of a bidet. And it's kind of a dingy looking metal pot of some sort.
I will point it out to Jasmine and say, is that something important? I'm not touching it, but, maybe that thing.
We can shine it up and see.
And Jasmine, roll
I'm
me
not touching
intelligence.
Intelligence?
Yep, just straight intelligence.
Do you want me to add a modifier thing to it?
Nope, just straight intelligence.
14.
Yeah, you recognize that this is very definitely what was Jeannie's lamp. It is now defunct since Jeannie is free,
Defiled.
but you can clearly tell that this is Jeannie's lamp.
Okay. I'm going to get it. Take
Okay.
it.
Roll me a dexterity check. I want to make sure that you don't fall in the hole.
God, please make it.
Please don't make it.
18.
Okay. Yeah, you carefully, daintily step up and are able to lift the lamp off the hook, and you feel a wave as if, wow, this is what I was supposed to get. So what are you guys going to do now?
I wanted to kind of take my hair and polish it off a little.
Merida is entirely grossed out by this and is going to step the fuck back.
Okay, so you're going to rub the lamp with your long, dark tresses.
Yes.
Okay. You succeed in cleaning some of the...
Foulness.
That's the nice way of saying it. And now you will be taking disadvantage on all stealth checks for the rest of the day because you smell like ogre shit.
Smelled like worse.
And Fiona comes around and says, "Oh dear, are you really taking the bidet?"
But yes.
We just need to borrow it.
Oh,
We'll bring it back.
okay. I
Eventually,
suppose
maybe.
I suppose that's okay.
Thank you.
Dear, why do you smell like my husband?
There was this one time at band camp.
Fiona just holds up her hands and says, "I understand. I was once a young princess too." And she toddles off towards the house.
Thank God.
Who's holding the feather?
Me still, I think.
Roll perception.
Okay.
That's right, we don't know where we're going yet.
Yeah, we don't. Because, yeah.
Emily keeps having wilting microphone syndrome. It's distracting.
They make a pill for that.
I hear it happens to everyone.
Merida rolls a 5.
Okay. You feel something vibrating in your little pouch where you're keeping all your stuff.
I thought I took the batteries out.
It's okay, baby. We all understand.
Joe, this is for you. God damn it.
Okay, so I guess I will try to fish around in the pouch and discreetly figure out what it is that's vibrating and, not show it off.
Roll me another perception.
Okay.
This one at advantage because you're looking for what's vibrating.
Okay. 9.
Okay. It's the feather.
Oh.
As if it's telling you it's time to go.
Did you say it's the Bevan?
Blessedly no.
I think it's time for us to go because this thing is buzzing, and I'll hand it to whoever is closest to me.
Okay. Actually, that is going to be... that's going to be Merida. And the instant Merida touches the feather, well, do you take the feather?
She is Merida.
I am Merida.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, yeah, that is you. Duh. I need more sleep. No, the instant you pull it out,
Wait,
and
there's
start,
another you?
yeah,
There's
there is
two of
another
you. Where did this happen?
You start looking. You
The
start
apocalypse
looking at it,
has begun.
and you feel the familiar tug.
Oh.
But you haven't grabbed the girls yet, so.
Uh-oh.
Wonder Twin activate!
And the minute you all touch, you vanish again.
Okay.
And
Hey, when that happens.
this one's a little bit longer.
Uh-oh.
There's a sense of kind of maybe foreboding a little bit.
Oh, great.
And suddenly you wink into existence and you find yourself in sight of a perception check.
Oh.
Jasmine rolls a 22.
Merida rolls a 4.
Moana rolls an 8.
Mulan rolls a 10.
Okay. Jasmine, you are extremely perceptive. The rest of you kind of get, this is a nice open field, and you see mushrooms. Jasmine, you actually see just at the top of a hill next to a rather large mushroom, there is a girl sitting. And there are 2 large oak trees, and between the oak trees are what appear to be a net of some sort. And there is an object in the net.
I would like to pick some mushrooms and try to rub the smell out of my hair.
Go ahead, girl.
Okay, you are able to pick a few mushrooms, and now you smell like a really shitty pizza.
Since I don't perceive much of anything, I'm just kind of derping around.
I kind of want some pizza.
Ew.
I'm
Well,
sorry. I'm
okay.
so foreboded that I just can't figure out what we're doing. So
It went pretty well last time, so I'm going to wave at the girl and say hello.
Little girl doesn't really notice you. She's pretty distracted eating something. You can see her constantly shoveling food into her mouth. She's very distracted,
I
so
wonder if she's got pizza.
you might need to get closer.
Okay, I'm going to go closer.
Okay, is everybody going to be following?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll
Yes.
follow her.
As you approach, roll me another round of perceptions. You are now a little bit closer, so everybody gets advantage on this roll.
Woohoo.
Meaning you can roll your d20 twice and take the higher number.
Merida rolls a 12.
Jasmine rolls at 18.
Moana rolls a 16.
Mulan rolls a 17.
Okay, everybody did well on this one.
And we can't just walk, we have to frolic. It's a field.
I
What
just
else do
suddenly
you do?
heard the Smurfs theme song pop into my head. La, 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 la. Okay, that's as much as we can use. Different company, but still litigious. As you get closer, with the exception of Merida, everybody gets a clear view that this is not a net between those trees. It is a very large web. But everybody does see that this is clearly Little Miss Muffet sitting on her tuffet eating her curds and whey. And
curds.
and she is oblivious to everything going on around her. She is tucking into this like maybe it's got a little bit of Irish to her curds and whey. It's Authors and Dragons Con. I'll work the alcohol angle all I can. So what do you want to do? You see this giant web, and there's some, and actually, Jasmine and Mulan, you get a little bit clearer view of the object in the web, and it's about 10 feet up, and it looks to be some sort of pastry.
Is it a pizza?
It is smaller than a pizza.
Okay.
Is it a calzone?
It is a baked good. It is not Italian. Merida, why don't you roll me an investigation check?
All right. I rolled a natural 1.
Yeah, for some reason you're really studying the tuffet that Miss Muffet is sitting on. Like it would look really good in the castle.
Oh, yeah. It's probably pretty comfortable.
I might be able to use the upholstery from it and like use it as a saddle blanket.
Dude, that tapestry your mom keeps trying to get you to make.
Oh God, don't talk to me about tapestries. I just can't deal with tapestries.
Y'all, I'm really hungry. Can we go get that cake out of or whatever that is in the web?
Uh-huh.
Because
What
I'm
cake?
hungry.
The cake is a
Look.
lie.
The cake is a lie. That's right. It is a calzone after all.
Mulan's gonna get out her. She's gonna keep her sword ready because she's cutting carbs.
Moana, why don't you roll me knowledge nature, because I'm pretty sure you have that.
Was that me?
Yeah.
Okay. Knowledge, nature.
It should say nature.
We
Yeah,
should have told
sorry.
you in your glasses.
Yeah, we should have because it's all little squiggly lines right now. 16. Thank
16.
you.
You actually recognize that the pastry up in the web is not, in fact, a calzone. It is a tart.
It's a tart. What kind of
A
tart?
tart. Tarts are important.
Yes, tarts.
My
are
brothers love tarts. And then
Honey tarts?
any tarts. I mean, they're boys. They'll eat anything.
Right, true.
And if it's sweet, they'll eat extra of it. You see a tart? Where do you see a tart?
In the web.
Where?
Sticking right there. I take her head and turn it to see, right there, see?
She's probably staring at Little Miss Muffet.
Moana, roll me a strength check, and Merida, roll me opposed. I want to see if she's actually
God.
able to turn your head.
That would be 11.
I win. I rolled a 14.
So I'm doing this.
Yeah,
and
you're like, oh my, she is now seeing the web for the first time.
I see the web. There's nothing in the web. It's a web.
right there.
Now, Merida, roll me a perception check with advantage because now they are drawing your attention to things.
Ooh, yay. I noticed things.
Yay.
You said perception, right?
Yes.
18.
18. You recognize this as the tart that the witch gave you in the woods. Oh, I mean
need
wood
that
carver.
tart.
Sorry, not a witch. Wood carver.
I need that tart. Give me your sword. I need to cut that tart down.
Can I help? I'm reluctant to let go of this.
You don't have a sword? I'll give you my sword.
Somebody give me
It's not
something to cut
special.
that
My
down.
sword's just a sword here.
Okay. I'm gonna try to cut that down.
Okay. Roll me a strength check, just straight.
Okay. 15.
Okay. You start to saw on this web, but it's pretty strong. The main supports of the webbing are about the diameter of your wrist,
Okay.
and they're pretty solidly made.
She's gonna start cussing a blue streak
Can I go help her?
in a language
Yes, you can.
I can't personally understand.
Language.
So,
Do you want strength? Or?
yep, straight strength.
16.
Okay, yeah, you're able to get a little bit further through it. But the vibrations on the web, you notice that it's not just the vibrations from your sawing, so I need perception from everybody.
Dun, 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 dun.
Jasmine rolls a 6.
Merida rolls a 14.
I rolled a natural 20, but +1 with my perception makes it 21. Does that matter?
Oh, natural 20. Well, yeah, that.
Mulan rolled an 11.
Okay. So everybody really beat my DC, so you can tell that there is something moving in the web. Moana actually catches a glimpse coming out of the trees of a very, very large spider. And it
Look
has...
how cute it is! It has little pink cheeks.
That's adorable.
Yeah, it looks like in real world terms, I have one of those little toy spiders. They're about this big, and if you yell at them, they run across the floor. Have you seen those? And it looks just like that, except it's bright colors. But
Think-
now I wish I had it because then we could make it run
Think
across
30.
the table.
Think though 30 feet long and with pinchers as long as Mulan's sword.
It's still cute. It's still cute.
Basically, yeah. And it is.
Shelob. It's Shelob.
And it's starting to come down the web.
New friend.
So, what would you ladies like to do?
Crap.
I would like to hide under a mushroom.
Okay, roll me.
Or a tuffet.
Roll me stealth check to see if you can hide under the tuffet.
Natural 20. +5.
Okay, you're able to hide under the. You're actually able with that. You're able to hide under Miss Muffet's skirts. You are completely invisible.
Of course you went up her skirt.
So so we have ended up going into somebody's underwear.
Pretty much.
So it really is true what they
Written
say
in the
about
stars.
Jasmine. The reason she didn't want to get married to a prince.
Maybe. Who knows?
Might be. I will pull out my bow and aim at this massive critter.
Okay, roll me an attack.
I'm not going to shoot yet.
Oh, you're just gonna.
I'm just going to pull it out and
Okay, okay, that's fair. Would you like to hold your action to see if it does anything aggressive?
Yes.
Okay, that works. Okay. Anybody else want to do anything?
That looks like a good idea to me too. I'm getting my sling ready, but I'm not doing anything yet. I just have it ready. I'm kind of swinging
Mulan,
it, going.
are you gonna
Yeah,
keep
come on, Spike.
carving away on the?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me another strength check.
Okay. 3.
3. Your blade slips and sticks in the ground.
Oh, sorry, Pops.
The spider has stopped advancing, but now it is clearly visible to everyone, and it is clicking its pinchers. This is not an intelligent creature that can speak to you. I'm telling you that right now.
Okay.
I'm giving you that.
Okay.
This is something that is looking at you like you are food, but it's not advancing yet.
Okay. I think.
Can you read your riddle again, real quick?
Sure. Of many types I can be found, often though my shape is round. Sweet at heart, but sometimes sour. Look for me in a garden of flowers, guarded by legs of 8, and she who likes to wait. I think, even though Merida recognizes that this is probably not a creature that can understand her, she's going to still try to sweet talk the spider, like, here, spider,
I like that, sweet talk. Yeah.
Stay, be nice, and kind of creep up to see if she can get to the tart without the spider attacking her.
Okay. Roll me first. Roll me persuasion.
Okay.
And you can have advantage because you do have a way with animals. Again, you have 3 brothers that like to be bears, so.
Merida rolled an 18.
Okay. The clicking stops from the spider, and it kind of crouches down a little bit, like it's becoming more relaxed.
Okay.
And you want to try and climb up the web too.
Good spider. Good spider. Yes, be nice. And
Okay.
yes, I'm going to try to.
Roll me acrobatics.
Okay. That would be a 12.
12. You're able to get about halfway to the tart. You notice that the further up you go, the stickier it gets, so it might be more of a challenge to
Ew.
reach it.
You?
Anybody else have any suggestions of what they want to do?
How sticky are the lines of the web?
Roll me perception.
18.
You can see with an 18 that the outermost webs that you guys have been trying to cut are not sticky at all. They're just like thick rope. But the closer you get to the center of the web, not where the tart is, the tart's off a little bit, there is more of a gelatinous glue-like substance, so that the closer you get to the center, the more likely you are to get trapped.
Okay.
Okay.
I really love that this party has not been super aggressive so far, except at the very beginning. Kill the bears!
That would be the boys.
We're princesses.
Really?
Mulan wants to yell up and ask if Merida needs help. Do you want me to come up there with you?
Yes, please.
All
I
right.
can't quite reach it.
Roll me an athletics with advantage because you have that extra training from Marshall. So,
All right. 11.
11. You're actually able to get. You're not quite within arm's reach. It's like you're like it's right there. I can't quite get it.
So close.
And yet so far.
So far.
Okay, so can I keep trying to get a little closer?
Can you boost her?
Yeah, maybe.
Can we work together?
Give me a strength. Give me a strength and
Yeah.
see if you can give her just a little bit of a boost to get it.
Okay. That would be. Hold on. Where did it go?
Top.
Like, why did it disappear on me? Okay, 12.
Oh yeah, you're able to boost her up. Roll me dexterity to see if you can grab the tart.
Where's Dex? 11.
Yes, you grab the tart, and the instant you grab the tart, you all four wink out of existence.
What kind of reward is that?
I didn't even get any cheese curds.
Just wait. Suddenly, you all find yourselves in a wooded field. It's a nice, there's woods all around you, nice grassy open space. And you hear a voice. Ah, the guests have arrived. Come in, come in. Roll me perception checks.
Jasmine rolls 16.
Merida rolls a 17.
Moana rolls 11.
Mulan rolls a 6.
Okay. Moana and Mulan, you can see that there's kind of a bubbling, swampy just a little pool of goo in the middle of this clearing. Merida and Jasmine get a much clearer view, and you see that the men you are seeking are suspended magically in cages above this goo.
My brothers.
Hey.
And your brothers are kind of giggling and swinging their legs through the cages like this is just another day for them.
And it's Tuesday.
Hey, Hey's trying to eat the bars.
Yeah, Hey is banging his head on the... Yeah, that's about right.
Isn't that your man friend, Jasmine?
Oh, yeah. We normally just do that in the castle, but okay.
What's the safe word again?
Raja.
Oh. Of course it is.
Aladdin is unconscious. Like he's had a rough night. He's asleep. He's just chilling out. Your father
As
is
usual.
meditating
Poor fella needs
quietly.
to work on his stamina.
I know.
Yeah.
And once again, this disembodied voice begins to speak. You have done perfectly. I see you've gathered all my shinies. Please bring them closer.
We're not doing anything until you give us our people back.
Do you have a kitty?
Oh, I was afraid you'd say something like that.
Oh.
And out of the woods come 3 feline creatures. Oh, wait, 4. Sorry, I miscounted. Math's not my suit. So there are these 4 creatures. One for each of you. Would you like to see if you know anything more about them?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm really surprised Melissa did not do what I was hoping for. Okay, roll me perceptions.
I was going to just grab it, but you want me to roll, so.
Really?
15.
Okay.
Merida rolls 16.
Moana 16.
4.
Okay. Oddly enough, Mulan is the one that yells, "Kitty!" The rest of you... Okay, Melissa, you've got to do it.
Kitty!
Yeah, you all yell kitties because that is what you see, is you see cats. Merida and Moana, though, you are a little cautious. Like maybe you have seen something like this before.
We're just cautious because cats are assholes.
They are not.
Yeah, they are.
It doesn't mean they're not adorable.
These four creatures are medium, and they are very clearly stalking each one of you. They have parried off, and they are each one stalking you.
Like I
So
said, assholes.
we are going to need initiatives.
Of course we are.
If the Calamity Janes ever break up, it's because we argued over whether cats were assholes.
I'll win. It's okay.
She'll win because she's the editor.
I heard all the cats anyway.
True.
Jasmine rolled 15.
Okay.
Merida rolled a 16.
Okay.
Moana rolled a 16.
Mulan rolled a 16.
Okay. I need you three to re-roll.
Yeah.
I rolled a 7.
I rolled a 7.
Okay. Well, Milan rolled a
Come on, just
natural
lie.
1, so.
Okay.
Sounds like Vegas.
So one more time?
Yes, one more
Okay.
time, please.
That's a 16 again.
I got a 12.
Okay.
Okay, that's much better.
Yeah.
So I got to keep the 16. Yay!
You win.
Custody.
11. Okay, so 1 second here while I sort this mess out. 2, 3, 4. No. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And to do this only fair, I'm going to assign our wonderful creatures to each of you the appropriate way. And you all are using dieharddice.com dice. See, I wanted to get that plug in. I am using Robert Bevan approved Caverns and Creatures dice. See, I'll get the plugs in for everybody. All right, so
I got the pimp dice, yo.
for the cases of this, Jasmine is a number 1. Moana is number 2. Mulan is number 3. Merida is number 4. I rolled a 2, so that's Moana gets this one, and then Mulan gets this one, and Moana gets Mulan, and then Merida gets this one, and Jasmine gets this one. This is just so I can track which cat is attacking which person. Okay, so first up in initiative is our first cat, and that first cat is clearly stalking Milan. And I'm going to guess that a 2 is not going to beat your armor class. So it does one of those typical cat asshole things and just swipes. Just a quick swipe to let you know either give me what I want or you're in trouble. Moana,
Yes.
you are up. Your cat is approaching you. You can do whatever you want. If you want to see if you know more about it, go for it.
Well, I had my sling out already when we blipped out of existence, and so I assume it's still in my hands, so why the hell not?
Okay.
So I'm attacking. And I'm doing sucky. Wait a minute. 11.
Yeah, you throw the rock, and the cat just goes, meow. Like this, as
Okay,
it flies overhead.
I'm taking that as a win.
Merida, you are up.
Yes. Let's see. I'll pull out the bow again, knock an arrow, and aim it at the cat, and just take a step backwards and say, "Nice kitty. No attack, kitty."
Roll me persuasion.
Okay? That's a 14.
Okay. The cat, for every step you take back, the cat takes a step forward.
Of course they do,
So.
'cause it's an asshole.
Jasmine, you are up.
I want to say, hey, kitty, kitty, and go try to pick it up.
I'd be ashamed of you if you didn't.
Yeah, Melissa, I created this creature just for you.
Thanks, Mom.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
16.
You manage to pick up the cat.
Good job.
Roll me a wisdom check now.
I'm gonna fail it. Fail it.
7.
Fail. Yes.
Okay, you're just standing there petting this kitty, and this kitty is not doing the happy purr. This is the feral cat. What is this person doing purr?
You're gonna love it.
Uh,
Squeeze it, call him out.
And just by happenstance, it's now the cat's turn. It licks your face.
Nobody can resist her cat powers.
Moana, I will not make a pussy-licking joke. Moana, the cat in front of you is approaching, and it is going to take a swipe at you. And I'm going to guess a 19 will hit.
Yeah.
Okay. You are actually going to take 4 slashing damage.
Ow. That hurts.
And this brings us to the last kitty that is in front of Merida. And it is going to... Ooh.
It's not a good DM sound.
No.
I'm going to have Emily confirm. That is a natural 20, so we're going to see if it crits. It did not crit.
Okay.
So you are going to take 4 slashing damage.
Okay.
And that brings us to Mulan. What would you like to do?
Mulan would like to get out her water skin and put her thumb over part of the opening and squirt the kitty.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Bad kitty.
I knew where she was going with that.
Bad kitty, down.
What the hell kind? Just roll the d20. I'm not even sure.
An 8.
Dexterity? Yeah, let's roll it. Roll a dexterity.
All right, 11.
Okay, yeah, you're able to spray the cat in the face. I just want to see what the cat's gonna do. Yeah, the cat hisses and runs back towards the woods.
Well done.
So you have successfully gotten rid of one kitty without a problem. So
I like it.
all right, man, I'm really impressed. Man, you managed to get rid of that kitty. So all right, and actually that was the one that attacked first. So we're back to Moana.
Okay, well, we're going to try the sling thing again. It worked once. So
Okay.
It worked once, it didn't work once, so I'm 1 for 1. Maybe 15?
15. You get a little closer this time. The ball lands right in front of it, and the kitty starts batting it around.
Okay. Cool.
Merida.
Okay, so having seen Mulan successfully distract the cat, she's going to pull the arrow from its knocked position, turn it around, and start dangling the feathers in front of the cat. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. I'm guessing that's an animal handling.
You know, if you have animal handling, yeah,
Okay.
roll it.
It's a 6.
Okay, he's an asshole, and he's just sitting staring at you like, what the hell are you doing, human?
But he's not attacking, so I win.
Yeah, that is true. You do win. Okay, Jasmine, you're gonna roll me perception first.
11.
Yeah, you can tell that this kitty is not very happy being in your arms, and you've dealt with Raja. roll me a wisdom really quick. Let's see, and give yourself advantage because you do have experience with cats.
I rolled a 19 and I add something to it. Yeah.
Yeah, you should have a wisdom.
So 22.
Yeah. For some reason, this word pops into your head, Malk. And you kind of remember that these are kind of a chaotic, evil, mystical, fae creature.
So cat.
And they don't, to the extreme, they do not like being touched in any way, shape, or form. So with that knowledge in your brain, are you going to continue petting the kitty?
I'm going to set the kitty down and pat its head and say, "Go on into the forest. Go on."
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, well, let's see what the kitty does.
I love you, kitty.
Give me high or low.
Hi.
Okay. The kitty goes to spray you and misses. It's a tomcat, so you are very lucky.
Nasty kid.
But it is turned away from you, so.
I mean, you have the magical bidet thing. He tried to wee on you.
This is true.
Yeah.
Moana, this brings up your kitty, and your kitty is actually still distracted playing with the ball in front of it.
Huh, okay.
So let's see here. That brings up Merida's kitty. And Merida's kitty has now decided that it wants to play with the feather on the stick. And has reached up and batted at it. Mulan, what would you like to do having successfully sprayed a cat away from you? God, that sounded wrong on so many levels.
So can we recap really quickly? Jasmine's kitty has retreated.
A little bit, yes. It's still there.
Okay, Merida's kitty is distracted by
the fetching of the arrow.
Okay, and then Moana's kitty is what?
Playing with the sling ball,
balls.
yeah. Yes, your cat is playing with your balls.
Sling balls.
Mulan's gonna yell down to her friends and say, "Everything's under control. Anybody need any help? You're okay."
You can spray this kitty like you sprayed that one, because he won't go away.
All right. So Mulan is going to focus on Moana's. She's gonna squirt at Moana's pussy.
Let it be known the one who has the most innocent appearance is the one that made that joke. Okay, so go ahead and let's see if you're able to get her nice and wet.
Let's see. 19 for whatever.
Sounds like a success to me.
Yeah, you really wet down that pussy and it bolts. It leaves the area faster than the kitty you were dealing with. Yeah.
I'm satisfied with that.
Okay. All right.
God damn it.
Where is Joe when I need him? Okay, so, Moana, that kitty just bolted. So,
Thank you.
What would you like to do now?
Oh, is it my turn again?
Yes, it's your turn again.
Okay. When did that happen? Okay, so my kitty is gone.
Yes.
So there's a kitty on you and a kitty on you, but yours is playing with an arrow and
Mine's turned away.
And yours is turned away? Okay. Hell, let's try a sling again because
okay, go for
maybe I can hit one this time. But
I need to know which one are you aiming at?
The one. I guess you're nearest me. So
my kitty is very happy. And
yours is happy. Okay.
Don't hurt my kitty.
I thought DMing for high school students was bad.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, I'm going to the one out that's near Jasmine.
Okay, you're going to shoot a ball at Jasmine's pussy. Got it.
Yes, I am. 15. So at least that's something to play with now.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what happens. The
Yeah.
ball drops in front of him, and instantly, just like Cat, he pounces on it. Like,
Well, okay. See, I gave it a toy. Is that all right?
That's okay. That's
okay, Merida,
I never meant to hurt it. No.
your kitty is distracted for the moment.
Good, because I'm gonna pull out my bagpipes and try to scare these cats back into the woods.
Atta girl.
Okay. I think that's a performance check.
Sure. I'm good for that. And that's a natural 20.
You know what? Roll to see. I want to see how good it is. Roll it one more time.
Okay.
We're gonna see if one or both cats go away.
It's a 9 this time.
It's a 9. Okay. So your kitty takes one look at you and nope, I'm out of here, and bolts. However, Jasmine's kitty is kind of moving with the music. Like you now have kind of maybe an insane mole. Everybody roll me perception.
15.
Oh my God.
I rolled a natural 1.
As did I.
3.
All right.
I'm too busy playing the bagpipes.
And I'm just loving it. You know?
Okay. Everyone who rolled over a 1 clearly feels, not just hears, but feels a massive hiss. And no, it is not Mr. Hister.
Good.
But with the 15, you can see a rather large kitty come into view.
The mama.
Like out of thin air. And it starts with a grin. And then the eyes. And this kitty is much larger than even Raja.
It's Ultimate Kitty!
Everybody, you know what? I
Future kitty, past kitty, ultimate kitty.
Ultimate kitty.
Jasmine, can you roll me a wisdom check?
$15.
You know this kitty.
Of course she does. It's Ultimate Kitty.
Yes, Jasmine knows kitties. No, in fact, this kitty is Gray Malkin. This is the king of the Malks. This is an extremely powerful fey creature. And he looks at you and he says, I want my shinies now. What would you ladies like to do?
I would like to hold out my lamp and say I'll trade it for you for the kitty.
You already have a kitty at home.
Yeah, but this lamp is pretty useless. There's no genie in it anymore.
Yeah, but you need it to get back the boy toy.
But I like the kitty.
You like the kitty more than the boy
So
toy?
There are other
I'm
boy
thinking.
toys.
Fair.
I want to get this straight. You are offering the lamp for the little Malk in front of you or the big Malk?
The little one, if you can tell it, make sure it's always kind to me.
Gray Malkin looks at you and says, cats are assholes. But
What I said.
No, they're not. They're glorious creatures. Just like
Just
you.
give her the cat.
well,
And that's Moana talking to the Ultimate Kitty. You just give her the cat.
Gray
You're not gonna
Malkin,
win
Gray
this.
Malkin approaches and extends a paw for the lamp as the little Malk starts doing figure eights around your legs.
Oh, yay! Okay, so
Do you hand over the lamp?
I do.
Okay. The lamp touches his fur and instantly vanishes. And you go completely glazed over.
Like a donut.
I want a donut.
More like a mindless zombie, because you have no free will anymore. You have just become the Malk's kitty.
I'm a kitty. Okay.
Again, pretty much in character. I'm
So
No lies detected.
Gray Malkin,
not sure we need to save her.
Gray Malkin now is looking at you other three. And he extends a paw as if he expects you to hand over your object of power.
Oh,
Roll me
hell no.
roll me perceptions to see if you can figure out what happened to Jasmine.
Can I have my kitty?
I have a natural 20.
Here, pass the kitty down. Okay.
I have a kitty.
So Merida clearly sees that Jasmine is now under some sort of magical influence.
Yes.
13.
3.
Kitty.
Moana, with her spiritual and senses and having spent time with demigods, can clearly tell that this powerful creature has done something, but she's not quite sure what. And Milan is still just fascinated that she was able to spray down 2 pussies and make them absolutely wet enough to leave. So, with that information in mind, what would you ladies like to do?
I think we're finished here.
Merida is going to kind of look at the cat's paw that's extended to her and go, oh, hell no. You're not going to magic me. You want my special magical power item, you give me my brother's back.
Okay. The Malk looks at you. And he kind of tilts his head, oddly like a dog. And you notice that the cage that your brother's is in has started to slowly descend towards the boiling, tarry substance that they are suspended over.
At least I saved Aladdin's life.
Just going to think about this for a minute because they're kind of a pain in the ass.
Cats are better.
They are. But they are family, so I can't really let them roast. I mean, if they did it to themselves, that would be one thing, but this is somebody else messing with them. And if anybody's going to pick on my baby brothers, it's going to be me and not some big cat. So, Merida will attempt one more time to use the bagpipes that she has out to hurt the big Malkin's ears and see if she can make him go away.
Okay, let me check.
Sure.
Okay, go for it. Roll me performance.
Okay. And that is a 16.
Yeah, he starts pawing at his ears like there's an irritating noise, and he hisses a little bit, and you notice your brother suddenly drop a little bit further. And as a matter of fact, everybody roll me perceptions.
Me too.
Nope, you're out of it.
You're a Krispy Kreme.
Yes.
Merida rolls a 10.
Moana 16.
Mulan 15.
Yeah, you all see the cages have dropped significantly, except for Aladdin's. Oddly enough, Aladdin's is just kind of swinging back and forth with his snores.
I take my little coconut doll. I pull it out and kind of reach toward Gray Malkin, and then I go over then I scoot over to the pit and hold it over the tarry substance and say, "Give me my chicken."
Roll me persuasion.
That would be 19.
Let's not be too hasty.
Give me my chicken.
You notice Hei-Hei's cage start to come forward away from the center of the pool of goo, closer to the edge. Still over it, but not, like if it dropped, it would only start to slowly sink, not go straight to the bottom.
Okay. I pulled my little coconut doll a little further away from the edge. I'm still not letting go, and I'm still close enough that I can toss if I need to.
Okay. You give me the shiny. I give, well, he said, no, not shiny, furry. I give you the snack.
You give me the chicken, and I put this down safely on the ground and walk away.
The Malk extends his claws on the paw closest to you, and you see 5 8-inch razor sharp blades in front of you. It is very clear what he intends to do.
I reach back out. I reach further over the tar with the coconut and go, oh, my arm's getting tired. Look, ooh, my hand is shaking.
Roll me intimidation.
21.
He retracts his claws, and Hei's cage is now away from the tar, but still suspended in the air.
Okay, I draw my arm back toward me and say,
Malk looks at you and says, put yours down first.
I put it down, but I don't let go. It's touching the ground.
Hei is on the ground, and you see the latch start to open.
Okay. I lift a finger.
You're really making me work.
I taught, as I mentioned yesterday, I taught preschool for 15 years. We can do this all day.
Okay. The Malk gives a little blink, and the latch completely opens, and the door swings open. Roll me perception.
20. Not natural.
Okay. You see the Malk disappear.
Where's my chicken?
Oh, your chicken's still sitting in the cage.
Okay. And the cage is open?
Yeah, the cage is open.
Okay.
Ball's in your court.
I will let go and go over to get my chicken.
Okay.
Probably not a good idea, but that's what I'm stuck with.
You reach Hei and are able to snatch him up.
Okay.
And we're gonna do this the right way. I'm gonna get out my.
I don't
Get
like
out my-
not the right way.
Oh no.
We can do this the right way, or we can do this the hard way. So, give me. We're gonna do a percentage roll. So give me a 25 range. Just you pick a number. I'm gonna roll it.
Oh,
So like
18.
18. Okay. All right. I rolled a 66, so it's outside your range. The Malk reappears standing next to your coconut and extends a paw towards it and says, "Thank you so much. Anybody want to do anything before this next turn?"
Grabbing up my chicken.
Okay, you grabbed your chicken. Merida, Mulan, either one of you want to do something?
I'm gonna give the bagpipes one more blast.
All right, roll me performance.
That's a 9.
Yeah, he's basically immune to your musical charms.
Starting to like
Mulan,
it.
do you want to do anything?
No, Mulan's not sure what's gonna happen, but she's standing at the ready.
Okay. Let's see if he. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. Grimalkin sits down and looks and kind of sniffs the coconut. Not sure if this is really what he wanted to have in his possession. So, Moana, you now have Hei.
Okay.
Malk is behind you, close to your coconut. What would you like to do?
Which of my friends is closest to me right now?
That would be Merida.
I'm getting behind Merida.
Okay, you're going to hide behind the bagpipes.
Yep, pretty much.
Very good. Merida, you now have a small island girl and her chicken behind you.
Okay, so the cages are hanging over a puddle of goo.
Yes.
How close are the nearest walls or tree or whatnot from?
Over 20 feet.
Over 20
You couldn't use the tree. I will tell you the puddle of goo is maybe 8 feet across. 6 feet across.
Okay.
Just enough that if all the cages had dropped, they would have settled. So.
Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do is drop the bagpipes, just let them fall to the ground. Pull out the bow and knock the arrow and aim it towards the links
Okay.
that are holding the cage to see if I can stick them to the nearest post or tree or whatever item is there to prevent it from falling any further.
Roll me an attack. Let's see. I can envision this.
Okay. That's a 19.
Oh wow. So remember, these cages are magically suspended, but there is a chain above them. Your arrow catches a link, and high or low?
High.
Oh wow, I rolled a 19. The arrow actually drags your brother's cages, so they're clear of the goo.
Okay, cool. That's
They're
what
still
I needed to do.
suspended.
But they're not falling.
And you know what? I just for giggles, I'm gonna roll percentile.
Okay.
Give me a range of 25%.
Let's say 50 to 75.
Okay. Well, son of a bitch. Yeah, Gray Malkin pounces on your bagpipes and starts shredding them with all 4 claws, completely forgetting about the coconut behind him.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Milan, you now have the distracted Gray Malkin near you.
All right. Mulan has kind of thought that if she ever handed over the sword, her dad would be really pissed off anyway. So, she has some rope, and she would like to try to shoot an arrow up to her dad to see if he can catch it, pull it.
Okay, just roll straight attack and let's see what happens.
Okay. I rolled a 3.
You manage to not shoot your dad, but the arrow goes wide of the cage. You know what? Let's see if you're. I'm loving the percentage dice. Give me a range of 25. Let's see if maybe your dad can grab the rope as it goes by.
50 to 75.
Nope. The rope just whizzes right past his fingertips. All right. Let's see if Malk is still distracted. He's happily destroying the bagpipes. So, Moana,
Yes.
are you going to do anything other than stroke your chicken?
At this moment, no. I am going to wait and see if I can be useful. But right now, I'm just happy I have Hey Hey back.
Okay. Merida?
Can I get around the pool of goo towards the whatever it is that...
Yeah, that's in your movement, definitely.
Okay, so I'm going to walk around the pool of goo and try to get to the pole where my brother's cage has been suspended.
It's not suspended from a pole. It's just hanging
Like
free
hung to
in
it,
space. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get right to your brother's cage.
Okay, cool.
If you want to get to them, you're going to have to do something.
Yes.
Jump. Okay, so you want to like jump to try and get
Yeah,
to them? Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Give me a dexterity check.
Okay.
And acrobatics if you have it.
I do have acrobatics.
Go for it.
That would be a 14.
Yeah, you're able to get your hands on the cage and start pulling it down. The magic, it seems like it might be weakening.
Ooh, nice. We like that.
So, Milan, you're up again.
Mulan's gonna pull her rope back in and try one more time.
Go for it.
All right. No whammies. 3 again.
Again, it just whizzes by. Hey, Jasmine, roll me a straight, roll me a straight D20.
17.
You shake your head, and it's as if you're coming out of some sort of trance. Like, because the large fey creature is distracted, you now are kind of coming out of it. Would you like to do anything to help your friends?
Is the kitty still with me?
Yes, the kitty is still happily circling your feet.
Okay. I want to pick up the kitty and
Stroke your pussy.
yeah, I kind of just want to pet the kitty.
Okay. You're going to sit and pet the kitty. The Mulk is still happily distracted, but you notice... everybody roll me perceptions.
Me too.
Yep.
Jasmine rolled 13.
Merida got a 15.
20.
2.
Okay. With the exception of Mulan, who is still trying to figure out why she can't get a rope to her father, you guys kind of see that maybe the Mulk isn't as solid as he was. As if maybe the less focused he becomes on you guys, the more likely he is to fade.
Ooh.
So, Moana, what would you like to do?
Well, it occurs to me that the other cats liked playing with my sling balls, but I'm afraid if I do that, then I'll actually hit him. So this time,
Just roll it around the ground.
yeah, I think that's the thing. I'm gonna take a sling ball and sling it, but not with the intention of hitting, with the intention of landing it near him for him to play with.
Roll it.
Okay.
She gets a natural 20, I quit.
I did not get a natural
Okay.
20. That would be a 15, which is actually very on brand.
Yeah.
So I did exactly what I set out to do.
That, the ball lands right in front of him, and he pounces on it. And you hear this kind of happy noise.
Awesome.
As if all he really wanted was somebody to play with him.
Aww.
So, Merida.
Cats are not
Could
assholes.
have damn asked.
Yes, they are. I'm going to continue to try to free my brothers from the cage while...
Okay, roll me a strength check.
Okay. And that is a 12.
You're able to wrestle the cage down to the ground.
Okay.
And they're kind of slapping at you like, no, this is fun.
Well, because they're morons. They're my little brothers.
Milan.
She is gonna reel the rope back in one more time. She's gonna yell at her dad, "Come on, try harder!" And she's gonna try one more time to shoot.
Okay.
16.
Yeah. You're actually able to get the rope to him. Go ahead and roll me, because you are clearly ecstatic about this. Roll me a strength check. Let's see if you can pull him.
Okay. 10, 11.
He is now pulled away from the center of the goo, but he is still over the goo.
Okay.
Gray Malkin is now rolling on his back on top of what were once bagpipes and kind of juggling the ball above his head, making happy cat sounds. So, Moana, you're up.
Well, I'd be damned if I'm going to interrupt that. He's having a great time. Is there any way that I can help one of my friends to get, like, you're getting your brothers out, right? Mm-hmm. And you don't care about Aladdin.
Not yet.
Okay.
You could help pull Milan's cage.
Then that's what I'll do.
Okay, both of you roll me strength checks.
Okay. 7.
13.
Yeah, you're able to pull him across from the goo, and with that, I'll let you get the cage on the ground.
Nice.
Cool.
So, Mulan, are you going to try and open the cage?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a dexterity check. We'll see if you can manipulate the mechanism.
11.
You're able to get the cage door open. Do you help your father out?
If he lets me, yes.
Yes, and he does.
Okay.
Everybody roll me perceptions.
Natural 20.
18.
4.
19.
Whatever
All right.
it is, I notice it. I
The
notice
20,
the hell out
the
of
20
it.
and the 19 very definitely can see that Grey Malkin is now less corporeal, much more so. And he's having trouble balancing the ball so much so.
Aw.
So,
Is my kitty still there?
yes, your kitty is still happily bound to you. And then that brings up Merida.
So I'm going to try to open the cage.
Okay, dexterity.
Natural 20.
You pop the cage open, and reluctantly your three brothers come out. And as they step foot on the solid ground, you hear a very happy purr as Grey Malkin vanishes and leaves you with the parting, "Thank you for praying with me." Congratulations, James. You managed to succeed.
And Melissa ended up with a kitty.
I did. And Aladdin, he can totally figure out how to get out of there by himself.
And Rachel, if you want to let Melissa keep the kitty, that's all on you, girl.
Let's have a round of applause for Mark. Fuck you, Mark.
Yes, thank you.